Hear from him.
Okay, thank you.
And we're live, Chair.
Okay, thank you very much. Right, it's all right. I noticed we were a couple of members missing. I was just going to make sure we're quorum, but it looks like, yeah, there's other people come in now, so thank you. So, good evening, everyone. Welcome to tonight's licensing committee meeting. And just in case there's anybody watching, if there's anybody watching, then I'm getting some feedback. Yeah, most people have got their mics off, so it shouldn't be that. But I'll try again. For anybody that may be watching, just to say that this meeting is being held virtually. It's a live meeting, but it will also be recorded and put out on the council's website over the next few days. Can I just remind people to have your phones turned off or put onto silent, please? And we'll get onto the agenda. Item number, I've done item number 1, announcements. Item number 2 is to receive any apologies for absence. I've had apologies from Councillor Shepherd. Have we had any more, Victoria?
Sorry, no, I haven't had any other than Councillor Shepherd's. I'm not sure if some will be joining us later, though, if they're just delayed. I will send an email out now to see if I can get in touch with them.
Well, it's okay. I think we're all here now, except for one.
I think we're missing Councillor Elliott.
Yeah, that's right. No, we'll just carry on.
Okay.
Item number 3 is to confirm the minutes of the meeting held on the 7th of October. Is everybody happy with those minutes as they are? Okay, there's no hands gone up, so I'll assume we're happy with that. Takes us on to item number 4, to receive any declarations of disclosable pecuniary and other interests in accordance with the Members' Code of Conduct, if they're not already printed on the agenda. If something crops up during the thing that you need to let us know, then do so. Again, there's nothing there, so thank you. Item number 5 is public consultation. Victoria, have we had anybody ask to make any contributions?
No, not that I've seen anyway. No one's contacted me to ask to speak.
Okay then, in which case we'll move on to item number 6, the Licensing Act 2003, the Statement of Licensing Policy. Carl will be presenting the report, I believe. Carl, you all ready?
Yeah.
Perhaps if you'd like to make a start, thank you.
Thank you very much, Chair. The review of the licensing act policy is required every 5 years, and our existing policy basically runs out on the 7th of January 2021. All policies need to be considered by the appropriate licensing committee, and then that decision to adopt, if that is the decision of the committee, needs to be brought to the full council for adoption. As you are aware, this year has been a very strange year due to COVID-19. All Warwickshire local authorities and Coventry have worked together on the last 3 policies on producing a basic policy for all areas within Warwickshire, which is then amended by each individual authority for its own individual requirements. The bones of each policy is basically the same, which makes it easier for each authority and gives each policy greater safety against challenge. It is easier for responsible authorities within Warwickshire and trade working across the different Warwickshire areas, as generally the requirements are similar throughout Warwickshire. Work was about to start on the new policy when COVID-19 hit us, and all authorities, including Warwickshire authorities, had to deal with the onset of new regulations related to commercial premises and COVID-19. I must admit, I don't seem to have undertaken anything else but COVID-19 work since February. It was hoped that policies would be put back or carried over, and the LGA contacted government bodies asking what was the intention for the licensing of policies that was to expire in 2021. No information has come back from the LGA. As a consequence of this, the Nuneaton Bedworth Borough Council licensing section have undertaken limited consultation on a new policy for 2021-26 that is virtually identical to the policy that is presently enforced, and request that this committee approve this new policy, which will provide us with a new policy statement that will take us beyond the 7th of January 2021, that this new policy will basically be a stopgap. Licensing policies can be reviewed at any time by the licensing authority, and we will undertake a review of the policy again in the near future when matters have come to a more level playing field and COVID-19 is on the wane. We will be able to take into consideration, which we clearly could not at this time, the present state of licensing activities that are affected by the policy, which really could be considerably different to that we had in February 2020. In addition, our own development of the town centre would also be considered within this new policy. I therefore ask this committee to approve the Statement of Licensing Policy 2021-26 and that it be ratified by full council. Thank you, Chair.
Okay, thank you very much, Carl. Just so that we are able to debate it, can I move the recommendation as printed, which is that the revised Statement of Licensing Policy be recommended to Council for adoption? Is that seconded? Okay, okay, thanks.
Yeah.
Okay, I saw Kyle's hand go up, so, right, in which case, from how I see it, it is, as Carl said, pretty much a holding document because of the circumstances that we find ourselves in. So, in effect, it's a bit much of a technicality, and although it's for the period 21 to 26, I just want to confirm with Carl that as soon as we get the opportunity, we will review it. So, you know, if it's 3 months, 6 months, whatever, we need to. We're not going to wait till 2026, are we? You're muted, Carl.
We will review the policy as soon as we can with the other Warwickshire authorities, probably, but it will still run until 2026. This new policy, not the one we have now. So we'll be totally revamped and will be brought back to committee for approval.
Okay, all right, thank you. Is there any member wish to make a comment? No, I see no hands up. In which case, it's been moved and seconded to recommendation as printed. Are we all agreed with that? If I don't see any hands go up, I'll assume it's unanimous. No? Okay then. So that's agreed unanimously. Which takes us on to item number 7, any other business. I don't have any other business just to consider. And so it just leaves me to say thank you for everybody for attending and declare the meeting closed. Thank you.